Is it? Hi, welcome to Chat with Kath. So the Packers won because we're the greatest team in the universe. We were playing who do we play? Uh, Hold on. I know who they were. Nope, I can't remember. Oh, it was the Jets. I remember it was the Jets. And gosh, the beginning of the game was real rough. It looked like we were going to just lose and lose and lose so bad. But we didn't. We ended up winning. And you want to know why? Because we're the greatest. And the other part of it is because Aaron Rodgers and Jordy Nelson are a dynamic duo from the gods above. Man, they did a good job. Jordy Nelson had something like 100 million yards in one game. He just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes, and the two of them with those sparkling blue eyes, you just see it. You can see them through. You can see the sparkling blue eyes just through the helmets, and you know that they're connecting on not only a football level but a same color of eyes level, which is a very rare sort of thing if you know anything about that. And Clay had one. Clay had one sort of not. I think it gets counted as a sack, but to me it wasn't a full body to body contact sack. So it's something that I kind of I count it, but I don't count it like a normal kind of the one that made him do the sexy dance. Do you remember that from last season? That was my favorite. I wish he would bring that one back because it's so good. Remember he sacked, he got up and he did his sexy moves. Oh God, that was a good one, wasn't it? And something Randall Cobb did pretty good. And Eddie Lacy, God bless him, but they're doing something with him. Right. Cobb is doing some of the punt returns, and I don't want him to get hurt. Or maybe that's Eddie Lacy who's doing it. But Eddie, gosh, everyone was so worried about him because he got a concussion with the new concussion proof helmet. So he's going back to his old helmet. But the thing is that he said, somebody said, "Oh God, he shouldn't be such a physical player. He should, try to go down when he gets touched and when they're trying to take him down." And he said, "You know what? I was drafted because I'm a physical player. This is my this don't try to mess with the way that I play the game of football. This is who I am. And you don't get the most yards after being touched, which I think has a more technical name, but I don't know what it is. But you don't get the most yards after being touched by laying down and letting them take you. You get it by trudging through massive dudes that are out to kill you and you don't care. And you just keep going. Just go, go, go. He's like only a couple inches taller than I am. And I'm a sort of tall lady, but I'm not a football player. So he's like a 2 inches taller than me and like double my weight. He's not double my weight, but let's say he is. Who knows? Double would mean that I'd looked like a very different person than I do. So anyway, who else? Oh, right. And then the poor Jets, gosh. So they called a timeout and they got a touchdown when in the time that it took to get the timeout. And the assistant coach had called the timeout, not the head coach, which the only person from the sidelines can call a timeout is the head coach, but the head coach didn't call it, but the ref didn't know because his back was turned and he can't take his eyes off of the game. So it turns out that was a real turning point for us because we were able to really come back from that one and just get touchdown after touchdown. And Mason Crosby, God bless him, he got a 55-yard field goal. Unbelievable. That's just great. So now we're number one in our conference or our league or whatever we are. And because everybody else lost because they're a bunch of babies. And now we're going to play the Detroit Lions this Sunday. And that's a very big game because they're in our conference. And we need to smush them and smash them into smithereens. Just let them know what it means that if you're going to call yourself a lion and you better kind of bring it because we're about to show you who is actually the head of this pride. That wasn't as good as the one that I had for the Seahawks, but I'm going to work on it. It's still the beginning of the season. So anyway, don't forget to watch the game, and I'll do an update, and hopefully Rick Clay will bring his sexy dance back, and hopefully Eddie's concussion is okay, and keep your prayers with Raji because he's out for the whole entire season, which is just devastating. And our defense does need to kind of pick up the pace a little bit and kind of start slamming people around a little bit more. But again, this is game 2. We've got a little bit of time, but we can't be messing around. So anyway, bye. Chat with you later. Love ya. See you later. Bye. Chat with you later. Bye.